Do you try to drink a certain amount of water, or do you just drink when you are thirsty? When I am thirsty, I drink water, some water.
Okay. That question is very Western. Some people in the United States,
Yes.
they say, oh, I need to drink 2 gallons of water a day.
Yeah.
So they measure, they take a look, they measure the water, and they keep track of it.
Yes.
Like diet. Oh, I'm too fat, so I need to run. I need to eat less.
Yes.
And they'll have exercise and so forth.
Although I couldn't drink amount of water, but I turn on all the time. I turn on the humidifier like this. That repair my water skin. My skin is hydrated.
Moisture, we would say.
Yeah. Moisture. Moisture.
The importance of water. Practice reading the passage out loud. Stop and review any words that are unfamiliar or difficult to pronounce.
Yes.
Okay. Ellie, it's your turn.
Yes.
If you'll start with drinking.
Yeah, let me read all these pages. Yes, drinking plenty of water is an important part of staying healthy. Staying hydrated helps regulate the body's temperature and helps our joints work smoothly. In addition, water intake is important for flushing out any toxin from our bodies. Drinking water becomes especially important in hot water or when exercising.
Great. So here, this one is weather. And your reading is incredible.
Really?
Yes, it's really good. I almost feel that you're holding back.
Wow.
I feel like you can read better than.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. And honestly, I think your conversation skills will match your tutor. So if you find a tutor that's very talkative, I think you'll also be very confident in carrying forth more.
Now unbelievable.
It's very. You've got a lot of minutes, so it's not surprising.
Wow.
4,000. It's a lot. How long is 4,000? How many months is that?
Yeah, I have been practicing English for 9 months or 9 months now. Yeah, about 9 months now.
Very good.
9 or 10. Yeah. But first time I couldn't understand what do you do. I'm doing on Cambly now, and I couldn't understand what they saying because their pronunciation was difficult to hear. and understanding. But now I can understand when you're saying almost.
Wow.
That's easy.
Ellie, do you watch like Netflix or
No, I
YouTube?
have no Netflix, but I am watching. I was watching on kids program and the BBC. BBC.
BBC. That's a great.
Sometimes. Yes.
Oh, that's right. You'll watch what your sons are watching.
I like American talk show. I know. Sometimes I was watching American talk show on YouTube. That show's name Ellen Show, Late Show, Late Show, etc. Late Show. I know lots of American show, but I couldn't remember now.
Ellen's a good show.
Ellen Show. That's interesting
Yes.
and funny.
Yes, yes.
Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon Show. I know Jimmy Fallon Show.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon Show. Yeah. And I now I can understand American news. Now American is very terrible situation because president is not accepted his situation, but I like I couldn't tell you about it. That's a sensitive question. Yeah, very sensitive question. So I couldn't ask you something.
Yes, it's quite interesting.
Yes.
The whole situation.
That's and this I watch it in American news every time, not every day, every time. That's topics. That topics my favorite topic these days.
Really? American news.
Every time I research it. Yeah.
And why? Why are you so interested in it?
Yes. Now all around the world is connected.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's true.
actually, I'm not interested in Korean president. So I recently I'm interested in Americans' politics situation more.
Yes, yes.
Or almost Korean people like me. This is real and true.
Is it
Yeah,
weird,
yeah,
you said?
yes. For example, in Korean YouTube, is very popular creative is has lots of subscriber. That content's main topic is Donald Trump.
That makes sense.
Yes.
He's a character. He's yeah.
Election. U.S. election is U.S. election topic is very popular in Korean YouTube because almost public TV couldn't speak right content, so we should watch it on YouTube. YouTube is real and real and correct contents, and Korean public TV is not correct. You understand
I,
it?
I
Yes.
understand. That's interesting because we
That's
feel the
sensitive.
same way. Yeah. Oh, so in Korea, you're saying the news is more censored because it's sensitive. So the Korean news doesn't tell all the
Yes.
information
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
going on to the public. And Ellie's saying, you're saying that to take your news from the internet is more trustworthy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe on the YouTube because that media is fast and correct. So now public TV is now watched lots of people. Almost people couldn't believe public TV.
Ellie, I would like to share something with you. There's a video or a movie on Netflix called The Social Dilemma.
Yeah.
It talks about how YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, these social apps change society. It can influence and change people's decisions on making choices to buy products or even to vote for president. So it's interesting you say to not trust the public because it's slower maybe than internet.
Yes.
But the thing is with that, anyone around the world can open up a Facebook account, Twitter account, YouTube account.
Yes.
And they can make it very nice, very neat.
Yes.
And put it out there very fast.
Yeah.
And so people will say, oh, this must be true because this is breaking news.
Yeah.
It's happening now. But this movie says to be careful on these things because nowadays we don't know if it's real information that is actually happening. So it's very interesting these days with the internet, what's all going on in the world, to be mindful, to think of what we're seeing, what we're taking in, and then make the information.
Yes. Oh, but I likewise in Korean and American, almost the protest is all over there, here and there. But public TV couldn't show the in paper to people, so I couldn't believe public TV.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My other Korean students also tell me about YouTube and their president.
No.
Also, they're very interested.
Actually, I take Korean flag and in front of like president house, but I protest several times actually. But that new any TV couldn't show the on TV. So I know in America situation like this.
Interesting.
Oh, time is